Man, Lou, would be nice if don't you think it'd be nice if somebody got 2 points on an event soon?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. But
Well, the
I
good thing
guess
is,
it's difficult to get a perfect score, right? Wouldn't you say?
yeah, I would. But good.
Well, guess what? You don't gotta get a perfect score for this event coming up because it's worth 2 points by default.
Oh man, I better try extra hard for this one.
That's right. It's time for, because somebody forgot their lines, AEW Double or Nothing.
Welcome to TFSPOD, otherwise known as 24/7 Podcast. Yeah, 24/7 Lou, winning championship rings while Rick Hall is your conference favorite host. Yeah, you know it, the one-man band is the wrestling trivia king of kings. A dice, a wheel, another deal. The randomizer will tag in to make the spiel. TFSPOD, TFSPOD, TFSPOD. Welcome to the wrestling home of super fans, where we clash with facts and master plans. Opinions soar and predictions unfold, while our championship Goldie shines brighter than any other gold. Join the excitement, raise your voice. In this wrestling realm, we will make some noise. Each match ignites our hearts ablaze. United we triumph under Goldie's shining TFSPOD, TFSPOD, TFSPOD. I said TFSPOD, 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 TFSPOD.
Welcome to TFS Pod. This is 24/7 Lou, and I have to apologize, folks. I botched the line. I was looking at it's a word that starts with the letter P.
No, oh, come on, Lou. So unprofessional.
What? Stop promoting sexuality!
It was actually predictions to help me out with the.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
I was talking
Also,
about the Brazzers world title.
Oh, yeah.
It's Rick Hard saying sometimes when it's late at night, you don't practice well. And hey, what can I say? It's midday in somewhere, I think. Maybe Korea. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Good afternoon. Also with the wait. Where is he?
Nope, he's not here. He's not here. He's at the casino. My guess is he's betting double or nothing. He's gonna keep making that pun.
Yeah. All right, folks. In this episode, we will be talking about AEW's Double or Nothing being held on Saturday, May 25, I believe, in Glendale, Arizona.
If it's Saturday, it's May 24th, but I think it's on Sunday. Yeah.
Oh, oops, Sunday.
Yeah, come on, bro. What are you doing, Lou? What are you doing, Lou? Like,
yeah, Sunday, May 25th. Sunday, May 25th. There we go. In Glendale, Arizona. So yeah, yeah, it's for us. It's a big event because it's going to be worth 2 points. So that's a good thing right there, as you heard in the intro there.
Woo! Yeah.
We want to get those 2 points. So
I want 2 points. That would make a huge difference for me.
I don't know. I'm looking at this lineup and looking at the matchups that they have. I don't know. Here. I mean, there's an image that I have here of all the matchups in one shot. Here we go. You can see it here. We're going to go through them all, throw the matches, and make our predictions. But I'm not too excited about some of these matches. I'm not too excited about this event. But there's one matchup that we don't have in there. The
really excited about this event, actually. I'm really excited for this event. Anarchy in the Arena is always a great showing, and
That is.
AEW gets a lot of flack. Look, AEW gets a lot of flack for stuff, and don't get me wrong, Tony does deserve the criticism, but I actually do want to be able to rewatch the pay-per-views later on and stuff like that, and because some of them are worth giving another watch. This will be the only time you hear me say something nice about AEW. No, just no. They aside from sometimes going over the top where every match requires like 5 finishers in order for you to get a 3 count on somebody. It's got something to watch and something to enjoy. So I want to see what Double or Nothing's got. It's one of their big shows. So AEW, now's the time to strike because WWE is slacking big time.
And it's going to be a battleground night. Going against Battleground.
Going against NXT Battleground. And, it's not going to be that hard to follow Saturday Night Main Event. So, just come on.
Yeah. So let's see how this goes. But, before we get to all of that, let me say that line that everybody loves. All right, why are we on this one? Here we go. Rickard, get the scoreboard.
This scoreboard is brought to you by Milk. Good for your bones, good for your teeth, good for your mind. We're waiting on the science. It's good for you. Milk. You got milk? Get some. That said, in first place, it's Osama Diesel at 14 points, followed by myself at 10 points. And then we've got a tie for third, and it's between 24/7 Lou, the one-man band, and Main Event Jeff, and they are all at 8 points, followed by the Tornado at 5 points, Playboy Raj at 2 points, the Randomizer at 1 point, and what's this? The audience scoreboard?
Here comes a new challenger!
To Johnny Lance, and he is at 1 point, and everyone else is at 0. Folks, that's right. You, in your underwear, listening to this right now. We don't judge. We don't like pants either. If you want to get on the audience scoreboard,
wow.
all you gotta do is submit your predictions while we're doing the live recording, and we'll read them out. We'll give you a shout out. If you beat one of the hosts on their score for this show, you can etch your name in history. It goes on YouTube for millennia to hear, that you got on the audience scoreboard on TFSPOD for the rest of 2025. All you got to do is submit those predictions. And the person to beat, the host to beat, is the champ who is not here. He is not the 17-time world champ. It is the one-man band. Okay? But you can't see him because I don't know where he went. He's at the casino somewhere. Anyways, that's the scoreboard. Back to you, Lou.
All right. Yes. Wow. Here we are. All right. And what's the order of the combatants in this one before we get into this battle?
The order of combatants is the same as the previous segment. It is going to be Lou, you go first, followed by myself, followed by the one-man band, followed by Main Event Jeff, followed by Osama Bin Diesel, followed by the Tornator, Playboy Raj, and the Randomizer. We got 8. Count them. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 competitors.
All right. Wow. 8 competitors. Let's go. 8 competitors, 8 matches. Let's go. All right. First matchup we're going to talk about is going to be Mercedes Moné versus Jamie Hayter. And this is the final match for the Owen Hart. This is going to be Jamie Hayter versus Mercedes Moné in the 2025 Women's Owen Hart Foundation Cup Tournament Final. The winner earns a AEW Women's World Championship match in All In. So a lot of things that on the line here. So here we go. I go first in this one. And yeah, it's hard to say. I'm not gonna dispute this. I think it's a setup to see where Mercedes Moné goes, because she did, by the way, she did used to have 4 titles. Now she has 3. Oh, so sad. She lost the title. She lost the title. Isn't that bad? Don't you feel bad for her, Ricard?
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Exactly. So yeah, I think she's gonna go for another title, and it'll be a matchup of Mercedes Moné versus Timeless Tony Storm. But anyway, getting ahead of it, I'm going with Mercedes Moné to win this matchup. Who do you have, Ricard?
There's the person I think should win, and then there's Mercedes Moné.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna cost myself a point on this. So Mercedes Moné for the win. That's my pick, begrudgingly.
Mercedes Moné.
Yeah, and I'd say I hope I'm wrong, but I don't hope I'm wrong, because the one-man band picks Mercedes Moné. Main event Jeff picks Mercedes Moné. And this is a surprise to me. I really wish I could get the logic here, but Osama bin Diesel picks Hater for the win. Maybe Osama bin Diesel let the hate get to him when he went with the Hater pick. Pun intended. Yeah, what a hater. The Torinator says Mercedes Moné. Playboy Ross says Mercedes Moné. And the randomizer says Mercedes Moné. This is the first time that I can recall.
Wow.
Diesel is going in a 7-1 split solo.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I said the same thing when I had to write that down. I said, what? That can't be right. But, hey, my eyes don't deceive me.
Okay.
Yeah, he either knows something we don't, or he's lost his mind. More so than he had already.
Well, it could be a point for whoever gets it this time. So we gotta shorten that lead of 14 that he has there. I don't know how, but it's gotta slow him down. Summer slow down. Here we go. Next matchup we have the Hurt Syndicate, Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin, the champs, with MVP at ringside, versus the Sons of Texas, Dustin Rhodes and Sammy Guevara, in a tag team match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. And I believe that the Sons of Texas are the champs of ROH. Sorry, ROH.
I don't know.
Looks like it was holding titles. But yeah, you go first.
Yeah, you're asking the wrong person.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Someone's liking that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Hurt Syndicate for the win. They retain their titles. That's my pick.
Hurt Syndicate for the win. By the way, I was looking at predictions earlier, looking for other help from out there. And I do see other people out there in the world, in the internet world, picking Jamie Hayter for the win also.
Oh, no.
I disagree with them on that one, because it's a better matchup to have Mercedes Moné, unless you're trying to protect it to have everything. But what for? I mean, that's the one title she doesn't have, if anything, you could say. And that makes her a bigger draw.
Oh, my gosh. No. Oh, gosh.
So you said Hurt
Syndicate.
Yeah,
no, she's not a bigger draw. No. Hurt Syndicate. Yeah, that's my pick for the win. Hurt Syndicate.
All right, my turn to pick. And yes, the Sons of Texas are already the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. So it's champions of AEW versus champions of Ring of Honor. So, all right. With that said, Hurt Syndicate retains. That's my pick. What do we get from everyone else?
Well, it's the first, but it probably won't be the only. Because, say it with me, folks. Say it with me. Are you ready? 1, 2.
We got a consensus! We got
right. Wow.
Everybody picked Hurt Syndicate. Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Everyone picked Hurt Syndicate. That's a good thing right there. All right. Let's go on to the next matchup. We have Timeless Tony Storm versus the champ with Luther at ringside versus Mina Shirakawa in a singles match for the AEW Women's World Championship. I go first in this one. Easy peasy, I feel. Tony Storm for the win. That's my pick. Tony Storm. Who do you have, Rickard?
Oh, let me see.
Copy and paste.
Tony Storm for the win. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. As nice as it would be to see Mina Shirakawa win, if the plan is Mercedes Moné for the number one contender spot, then Mina Shirakawa versus Mercedes Moné, I think we've already seen it. So, yeah, no, we're not going to see it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony Storm for the win. That's our pick.
Tony Storm for the win. All right, and what do we get from everyone else?
You ready?
Go for it.
We got a consensus!
N. Wow.
Everybody picked Tony Storm. Yep.
Everybody picked Tony Storm. All right. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Next matchup. We have FTR versus. We have FTR, Cash Wheeler and Dax Hardwood with Stokely at ringside, their new manager, versus Daniel Garcia and Nigel McGuinness in a tag team match. You go first, Rickard. Who do you have?
Oh, I'm picking Daniel Garcia and Nigel McGuinness for the win.
Daniel Garcia and Nigel McGuinness for the win. All right. Wow. Really? Okay, you're going with that one. All right. I'm kind of impressed and kind of not. All right, Daniel Garcia, Nigel McGuinness. I'm going to go on this one, and I'm going to say FTR for the win. That's my pick. FTR will win this one. That's my pick.
So FTR, FTW. Wow. Come on.
Yeah.
FT teed it up so perfectly, and you got it wrong.
Mess it up. All right, what do we got from everyone else?
All right, here we go. Let's get this over with. It's one-man band saying FTR. Main event Jeff says FTR. Jeez, almost gave him a whole completely different name. Osama Diesel says FTR. Tornado says FTR. Playboy Ross says FTR. And the randomizer says Daniel Garcia and Nigel McGuinness. We got a 2-6 split.
Wow. How do you feel now?
I am going bold. Going bold.
Going bold. That's true right there. Get some more paint. All right. Next matchup. We have Mark Briscoe versus Ricochet in a stretcher match. I go first in this one, and I'm going to say Ricochet wins. I think he's got some victory somehow, and I think it's off the back of Mark Briscoe. I feel like that's what's going to happen in this one. Ricochet for the win. That's my pick. What do you have?
Oh, easy. Ricochet for the win.
All right. What do we get from everyone else? Also?
Well, What do we get from everyone else? What do we get behind curtain number 1?
We got a consensus!
All right. Wow.
There's gonna be a lot of that.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, wait. That picture's out of order there, by the way. Apologies there. What the heck? Here we go. This is the order I have it set up as. We'll come back to the other picture again later. All right, well, the next matchup we have is going to be Kenny Omega, Swerve Strickland, Willow Nightingale, the OPPS, Samoa Joe, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Katsuyori Shibata versus the Death Riders, John Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, Marina Shafir, and Wheeler Yuta. The Young Bucks, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, in an Anarchy in the Arena match. Anarchy in the Arena match. That's what we're having. So,
I think this is the first ever intergender. This is the first ever intergender Anarchy in the Arena match.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true.
That's wild. Look at AEW pushing the boundaries.
You go first, Ricard. Who do you have?
I'm gonna go with Team Kenny. Team Kenny, because my gosh, please stop giving the Death Riders wins. Yeah, Team Kenny. That's my pick.
Team Kenny. All right, my turn to pick this one, and I want to say Team Kenny, but every time we do something like that, the Death Riders come out with a victory always somehow, some way. And it's always like, no, we're going to have another team, and we'll have another team, and another team. So, and, at first it was Samoa Joe and the OPPS. They were battling them, and then they brought in Kenny Omega, and then Swerve Strickland also joined. Also, Willow Nightingale was also involved in before Kenny Omega and Swerve Strickland were involved. So they just keep on adding people. While on the other end, you have the Young Bucks. So I think they're still. Even though I don't like it, I feel they're going to continue with the storyline of the Death Riders. So I'm going with the Death Riders. They're not finishing this thing.
Jeez.
So
Good
at least
Lord.
I won't be mad when they win, but I'll be mad when they win. What do we got from everyone else?
It's great. That's great. It'll be nice when they win, but I'm still going to be mad. One Man Band says Death Riders for the win. Oh, geez. Great.
Piling up on you. 2-1.
Main Event Jeff says, quote, Kenny Omega and the Justice League. Look at that. Thank you,
Oh,
Jeff,
you got a tag team partner.
Osama Diesel says Death Riders for the win.
Yeah.
Great. Tornado says Kenny Omega and the Justice League. Playboy Rod says Kenny Omega and the Justice League. Funny how that works. Same wording and everything. And the randomizer says Team Kenny Omega. We've got a 5-3 split.
Oof. Numbers game on me.
Hey, if it means anything for you, you guys have more points. Your team of 3 has more points than my team of 5. So how's that for a lopsided Anarchy in the Arena match?
Yeah, right. All right. Next matchup. There's other matches in there, but we're not mentioning them. They came out later after the event. Don Callis family versus is it Adam Cole. Anyway, that's another match. But let's get into this one. Kazuchika Okada versus Speedball Mike Bailey in a singles match for the AEW Continental Championship. I'm going to say this KO is going to win. KO for the win.
Who in the hell is that? Some mid-carder?
Oh, no, don't say that about Okada. That's a legend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but, you know.
Okada retains. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Speedball Mike Bailey is getting a lot of shots here, so that's a good thing. But as you remember seeing him from TNA, yeah, this is a little bit different. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stay with that. I'm gonna Okada for the win. Who do you have, Ricard?
I'm gonna say Okada for the win. Also, seems pretty obvious. Watch him lose now, just to spite us all.
No. All right, what do we get from everyone else? Let me get them pots and pans ready.
Oh, well, I would say get those pots and pans ready, but someone's decided to give me a break on my voice because everybody picked Okada except for the randomizer, who picked Mike Bailey for the win.
All right. Okay, I guess. Here we go. This is the matchup. And for our final match of the night, the 8th match, we have Hangman Adam Page versus Will Ospreay in the 2025 Men's Owen Hart Foundation Cup Tournament finale. The winner earns a AEW World Championship match at All In. Ricard. Yeah, man, you got the hardest picks. I thought I was going to get the hard stuff, but you got the hard ones. So it worked out good. I thought I was like, man, all this whole weekend I had to go first. Thanks to One Man Band. Put me in the spot. But Ricard, you go first. Who do you have? Alrighty. Well, Ricard works on some technical difficulties there. We're gonna see who he had to step out, and then he'll get back in here with his prediction of who he thinks will win. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. You see, remember the winner of this will get to go to All In against the champ, and as it looks like right now, Moxley is the champion right now. So, yeah, Moxley's the champ right now. So, Hangman Adam Page versus Moxley. But Will Ospreay needs a team. That's what I feel kind of like has to happen here. Like he needs to have a team with him to make the prediction. Because I mean to make it a worthwhile battle. Because if he doesn't have a team with him, then it's like, what is he doing? Because we've already seen Moxley win with Death Riders and the numbers game against all other opponents. You know, who do we have it against? Against Samoa Joe, against Swerve Strickland. So I don't know. Let's see. Did Rick Hard get back in? Let's double check on that one right there. No, it doesn't look like he's back in yet. But you know what? Since Rick Hard is not here, I will make his prediction for him. Just kidding. Let's see if he notices. So yeah, I'm going to pick for Rick Hard since he's not here. Hangman Adam Page.
No. I'm here. Oh. I'm here.
Oh, I almost thought we had a situation there like we had a few years ago with the trivia.
I'm here. Somebody tried to take me out. AT&T, nice try. I'm not the one-man band.
Oh,
okay. I don't know what I missed in the last minute.
I already made your prediction, so we're good. Don't worry about it. I got you, bro. Dude, I got you. You're protected. I made a pick for you, okay? All I need you to say is who you're gonna pick. And it looks like you're froze up again. You must be stuck in a storm or something of the internet demons out there. But let me see if I can get
I look. All right. Okay. No, I'm here. Okay.
I hear you.
I'm gonna just say it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna find out what was said while I was away, but that's neither here nor there. I'm picking Will Ospreay for the win.
I picked Ospreay for the win. That's all.
I picked Ospreay. Okay, all right. I picked Ospreay too. Will Ospreay for the win. And we're gonna wrap this up real quick before AT&T strikes again.
All right.
Look, that's them. Win. That's them in the background.
All right, folks. These are predictions.
One Man Band says, "No, wait. Yeah, everybody else. What the heck? We gotta get it on air." One Man Band says Will Ospreay for the win. Main Event Jeff says Hangman Adam Page for the win. Osama Diesel says Ospreay for the win. Tornado says Hangman. Playboy Raj says Hangman. And Randomizer says Hangman Adam Page. We have a 4-on-4 split. Look at that. What a way to end it. Oh.
Wow. Wow.
Yep.
That's wild. All I have to say to those
Yeah.
people is
That's a really good
as wild
point.
as-
I would like to say no, and I think I'm right, actually.
All right. That's going to
there
be
you
a
are,
wrap.
the predictions. Almost had him. We almost changed his
Find out. What? Yeah, I knew it. Get over here. I saw you pull a wire. Okay? Get over here. Get. He's trying to get away.
You know you can save your fight. Hold on, my favorite line.